Jalen, sometimes when we see you play and we look at the box score and you look up and you have a career night of 30 points, it seems like you have such a steadying presence. For you, when you're on the floor, like what goes through your mind as you're trying to kind of get your teammates involved and be that steadying presence for them?
It's going to be a really simple answer, but do literally whatever it takes to help my team win. And that's just what I try to do. Even when my shots aren't falling or, something, is cut off about my game, something's not going that night, I still try to be a positive impact somehow, some way. So that's all I got. Yeah.
They were very physical with you guys tonight. How did you and the guys on the front line, like how did you guys kind of push through that and
we just had to be physical back, especially in that fourth quarter. I think the fourth quarter especially, it was just great basketball by us, and literally every aspect. We took care of the ball. We got out in transition. We got stops. If you're getting stops and getting out in transition, it's hard for things to be physical with you. So we did a good job of that, and did a good job adjusting to the physicality of this game.
You've talked a lot in the last couple of weeks about making reads. There was one in the fourth quarter. I think Trey set a screen for you, and on the drive you found Clint for the hoop. Can you take us through what you saw in that play?
Yeah, that kind of, a lot of the defenders that are on Trey don't want to leave him. They want to keep that matchup as much as possible. So we milked that a few times in the fourth quarter. And then I had Zach, kind of beat by half a step, and Vucevic stepped up, and Clint does a great job in, reading in that read spot. And, I just threw it up to him, and he made a great play.
Jalen, how do you feel this team has grown mentally tough over the years? We've seen you guys in situations where guys are shooting lights out, and it's kind of hard to come back in those fourth quarter moments. But tonight, you guys did, putting up 50 points. How do you guys feel you've grown?
Well, I will say this, my 4 years being here, this is probably one of the most resilient teams, that I've been on, just as far as not giving up. There's been a few times where we've been down and big leads, or, a team has came back on our big lead, and, we stay together. We don't separate during those moments, which I think is just a great thing, especially with what we're trying to accomplish.
Jalen, how fun was the atmosphere, especially from the fans and just the crowd reactions to you guys?
Yeah, it was big time. It was big time having, the day after Christmas, just the crowd support, and you felt it in the fourth quarter. That when we came on our comeback, just their energy, and you felt that, and we wanted to get stops for us, and just for the whole arena.
I don't know if you could speak on it generally, but Zach seemed to get pretty fired up about that call in the fourth quarter. As a team, sort of, what was your reaction to him getting fired up? Does he get like that often?
Are you talking about on his block?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that was cool. We just try to tell him it's all good. That's a tough call, tough play, but he did a hell of a job trying to make an effort on it, and sometimes rookies aren't gonna get those calls, so just got to play through it, and he did.
Jalen, this is your first year kind of being in a position where you are. The Hawks are asking a lot of you. What is your, when you're thinking about your maturation this year, how would you kind of grade yourself, or kind of talk about your maturation from day one to now?
Just literally trying to get better every day. I'm big on my work that I put in. I'm big on the film sessions, the team film sessions. So just trying to focus on one day at a time. I can't give myself a grade. You guys can do that at the end of the year, whatever y'all do. So, like I said, just trying to get better every day. Keep stacking wins, keep stacking days, and, just want to make those runs in the playoffs.
Coach Donovan said in the press conference, he talked about how your defense killed the Bulls. He said that was the main factor. What do you attribute to your defensive play this season?
The whole team. That last 6 minute stretch when we're down 15, 6 minutes left. A lot of times teams fold, but we all just locked in. We honed in on one stop at a time, and that led to great things. Getting out in transition, doing what we do. So I think our defense, that's what we like to hang our hat on. When we got things rolling, and we did a great job of that tonight. So clearly we're capable of it. We just got to keep stacking these type of defensive performance, as we move forward. Appreciate y'all. Happy holidays, y'all.